Hello and welcome to Chaos in London. This is a werewolf social taking place at Marion's nightclub. Let me just stop the chat. Okay. So things are occurring. Things have occurred recently that are complex as shit. Or let's go in there. Do probably hang out, de-stress a little bit. Maybe meet some fellow Guru. Talk to some fellow Guru, maybe. I don't know, but she's there.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing to be stressed out about.
Oh, of course.
Oh, we'll be there in his military jacket, just chilling, having a beer. Oh, send Arlette a drink.
Alright, we'll just go and sit next to him. And she receives the drink.
Ian will come in, dressed in the kilts the same as before. Kilt's slightly different because he doesn't wear the same one every single time. And we'll look around for a moment, see the other two, and nod and head over to near where they're sitting.
We in the nightclub, right?
Yes.
Sweet. It doesn't take too long for the stir of the crowd. Seems like people are kind of starting to make their way away from the general vicinity. Like just a zone of like, people kind of don't want to be next to this person. And that zone is kind of just moving until Crystal gets on up to the bar and gets some kind of drink. I don't know what it is, but it is. She gets some top shelf. Fuck it. For those of the Garu in the room, they don't need to roll for it. Obviously, they don't need to. That sense is pretty unmistakable. That woman that walked into the up to the bar. There is definitely Silverfang Purebreed.
Wonder how Arlette's doing.
Arlette's going to just nod to Ian and Noah, get up and move next to the new woman.
Noah's gonna text Arlette and tell her to join them in the booth, so it's away from everybody.
Good evening.
Hey, I see too many of yours up in here.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I have a little trouble hearing it.
She said, "Hey, didn't think I'd see too many of yours up in here."
There's not many of us. Some of us are sitting over in the booth. Would you like to join us?
Sure.
She'll head back over to the booth.
Ian will nod to the newcomer.
Yeah. Cry will nod.
Did I have it on there? Oh yeah, I do have Purebreed on there. Okay.
Noah will offer his hand once you get there. He also has Get a Finner's Purebreed.
Okay. Pretty much everything in between, he has Getafin and Spearbreed, and Noah extends his hand. I love like everything in between that.
That's all there was. There was just a
Oh,
large
that's all it
pasta
was?
bin.
Okay. She just paused. Okay, I thought my internet fucked up. My bad.
Nah, you good.
Yeah, Crystal will Noah's hand and shake it.
Who wants to catch her up?
Introduction should be made.
That's fair.
I am my Let's Play Claire.
Hinorak.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
anything?
Noah Askew.
Nice to meet all of you. Havoc.
You cut out a little bit, Tim.
Oh, she'll just say it's nice to meet all of you. My name's Crystal Havoc.
Pleasure.
Are you new to the city?
Ish, yeah. I was here a while back. Coming out there since I heard that. Y'all have issues, right?
Putting it lightly, we
Very mild version of it.
Can't exactly get into specifics here, now can we?
indeed. Give me 1 second. Then she'll walk over to the bar and ask for a private room in the back or anywhere in the building, something like that. I don't know if Billy wants to like play that out, or if we can just assume that private room is gotten. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Okay, cool. So yeah, Arlette will arrange for a private room and walk back to the table, grab her drink, and motion for the others to follow.
Stand up and follow.
Cry will stand up and follow as well.
So, Noah.
Okay. So yeah, Arlette will lead them back to the private room, open the door, and hold it open for everybody.
It's the VIP room.
Such a gentleman. Noah will say.
Oh, my bad. I'm just going to throw this out there because this is something that may stick out. You know how, like, when one tries to hold open the door, but then there's someone else that, maybe, like, I'll hold the door open too, and it's kind of like a battle of, like, courtesy and shit.
Yeah,
Crystal doesn't do that. She just walks in.
fair enough.
Well played, Tim. Well played.
Noah will practice his French and will tell you that you're such a gentleman for holding the door open.
Arlette will correct the slight mistake that he makes.
Oh no, he meant gentleman on purpose.
Yeah, no. And then she'll follow them in and close the door. So, I believe we can do a bit more proper introductions here. As I mentioned, I'm Arlette Boisclair, also known as Hells of Thunder, a Shadow Lord of the Urge, Falstane, born on 2 legs.
I am Noah
Sorry.
the Pure, Jedifener Scalliard, Cleus, born on 2 legs.
I'm Ian O'Rourke, also known by Fireforged. Fianna Arun, born on 2 legs, Cleath of the Nation. Pardon the horrible, horrible Irish accent, but he speaks in a very heavy Irish accent.
I feel you. So, actually, did out of character, Ian, your character's name literally pronounced Ian?
Yeah.
Hilarious. I didn't catch his rank.
Cleath.
Okay. In no, she still respects rank. My bad. I'm just going with mentality right now. First we've seen the character. She'll actually, yeah, she'll tilt her head up to Arlette and say, "Honor to meet you, Raya. Leath of the Silver Fangs, born under a full moon."
Pleasure to meet you as well. I'm sure you've ascertained, shit has in fact gotten real here in London.
He will, in Klingon, he will say shit has hit the fan.
In English, almost thinking at the exact
really
same time, Ian will go, "There was a big fan, and there was a whole load of shit."
Bry's gonna point over to Noah and say, "Is this Fenrir seriously speaking Klingon right now?"
We thought this might be a good idea to learn in case we can't communicate in public. You know what I mean?
I know 7 languages and I'm working on learning more.
Stupid question. Is a pack link not viable?
Not yet. Until we actually establish a pact.
Still not.
Which we are. Pack is under construction with Arlette possibly being an alpha and the #1 pack mission being a sacred location for a new sept.
I've actually been curious, Noah. Why? How did this set fall the first time? Who brought it down?
The Pentex, the Worm, and Avatar of Sin? Possibly? I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but it has been more difficult to maintain control of my rage as of late. So it's possible, but we don't have proof. Just my speculation.
Was there no one awake when it went down?
Charlotte will sigh.
You just was pat pat.
A few of us were on patrol, encountered a Pentex 13. I was the only one who made it out of that battle. Came back to the set. People were evacuating, trying their best to fight off the worm where they could, but a Nexus crawler made it into the set. Made short work of the rest of it.
Glad to know that you're still here, Raya.
She'll just kind of look down at the floor after that little topic.
Hey, look, Raya. Listen. We're gonna find them. We're gonna show them what happens when you fuck with us.
Here, here.
But first, we need to find a safe location for our people. Well, I agree. We are going to hit Pentex. A safe location will be, for all this planning to go down, would be preferable.
I definitely appreciate that for sure. Though I'm not gonna lie, looking for a place of spirituality isn't necessarily my forte.
Yeah, you get a smirk from Ian.
So
I'm
you go, Tim, and then I'll go.
Oh, all Cry was gonna say was, I'm down to. I really am, but I'm best gonna be suited
For
when.
throwing bombs.
Sorry,
For throwing bombs. Holds up a fist.
a bit, yeah. Returns the fist.
I hear you. Same boat as you are.
So the door to the private room you guys are in gets kicked in as this woman strides in and looks over the group, and she points at Arlette and says, "Ah, you're here. Good. I need to see you, sugar tits."
Arlette will work an eyebrow. Any pure breed coming off this person?
There is no pure breed coming off of them.
Okay. Can I help you?
Yeah, a little black wolf lady named Walks Through the Ashes. She's looking for you.
Where is she?
I got her in one of the safe houses. She stumbled across the sept. She didn't seem very happy, to say the least.
Arlette will nod. Where is this safe house?
I'll give you directions. You gotta be exact with them, if you know what I mean. She kind of winks at Arlette.
She'll nod. Almost said he'll nod.
And then she looks around everybody else and goes, "Oh, yeah, I should probably do that introduction thing. You can call me Alex, Glasswalker Ragabash," as she flashes a peace sign.
Should I call you Raya or what?
I didn't quite catch that, Tim.
Oh, Crystal asked, should I call you Raya or what?
Nah, I'm a clear. It's all good.
Sweet. Take away. Oh,
Ian Auroric by Fireforge.
Cry Havoc. Silverfang Arun. Born on two legs.
The only reason Ian didn't continue is because he's looking right over her shoulder at the open door.
No, the door is a swing door, so it flipped back when she kicked it.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry. He would have continued then.
Yeah.
Go ahead and finish, Tim.
Sorry.
Oh, no, she was pretty much done. I finished it right as Ian started up.
Okay.
Sorry.
The
Oh,
reference.
sorry, Tim.
I'm done
After
for
sorry. Right after he confirms that the door is closed to by Fireforged, Fiona, Arun, Cleath.
She'll nod and she'll take a seat with the group and put her feet up on the table. She is wearing combat boots.
I got a question. What level of combat boots? Just pretty
What?
ones or actual combat boots?
Like they're in between. You can tell they've been used, but they also have some extra bits and bobs for fashion.
At least you didn't literally get them from Hot Topic.
No.
Did Ash's cups survive?
Well, I've been looking into that, and she didn't tell me how many there were, but I got 3 wolf pups that are at one of our sanctuaries where we're keeping the lupuskin that have a Black Fury purebred that I found. Don't know about the rest. They don't think they were caught by the worm because I certainly didn't see any wolf corpses that fit the description, but they're probably lost in the woods or something like that.
I mean, has anyone got out to try and find them yet?
That's not my specialty. I'm not a good tracker, but I mean, if you guys want to try tracking them down, I'll provide all the help I can.
Worth a shot, at least, isn't it? He's looking over to Ian and the gang.
I'm game.
Wait,
It's been a minute since I stretched out. Sure.
All right, so y'all gonna go looking for these wolf pups?
hell yeah.
Oh shit,
Okay.
yeah, I'm down to do this now. Hell yeah.
Fuck.
Our
Ow.
character, I think she had 8.
It's all good.
3 of them were shifters, but the rest are just kin with pure breed.
All right,
If that
that is good information because I did not know that. And she'll say, so where do y'all want to start?
Arlette, you know her? Where'd she come in?
Alright, thanks for a second. So staying at the Southwest Worker Camps. Presumably they'd still be around that area. A little farther off, of course.
All right. I'll get you guys up to the road that we take to get to the Sept if you want to follow me. I got a car.
Oh,
Ian will run out to his car and get what looks like a guitar case.
Go ahead and finish, Tiger.
I'll nod and say, the rest of you are welcome to ride with me.
Yeah, Ian will go grab his what looks like a guitar case and catch up with the pack.
All right. So everybody piles in vehicles, and you guys head out towards where the Sept was located. It's a good hour drive or so before you guys hit like a parking lot with a couple people parked. Most people seem to be heading home for the evening. As Alex pulls up, everybody gets out of their vehicles. She goes, and she's stretching, she goes, so do we want to start at hitherto unknown super secret awesome base McAwesomeness, or do we want to, circle it? How you guys want to do this?
Since, there's a Nexus crawler nesting in the heart of the thing, I think it'd be best if we skirt around the edge.
I mean, if the Nexus crawler is there, why not just take out the Nexus crawler?
I mean, you're welcome to if you think you can do it, but at our current state, and with numbers as low as they are for Guru Nation, it might be a better idea to wait until we have more numbers.
Oh, you don't have to worry about the Nexus. Oh, sorry, Tiger. You go.
I was going to say, Tiger doesn't know this, but Arlette probably would, but with her Spirit Lord, can I do a Spirit Lord check to know how bad news Nexus crawlers are?
Go ahead and roll it. Difficulty 5.
Oh,
It's intelligence, right?
I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry?
She has overconfident.
I didn't
I gotta
catch
check.
your question, Tiger, right after you.
It's intelligence plus Spirit Lord, correct?
Yes.
I got 1 success. Yeah.
So you remember a story that you were told at your old Sept about it was one of those cautionary tales, that they tell young cubs, especially in a Shadow Lord Sept. Most of these tend to be pretty true and pretty brutal, about a young Fenrir cub who was so sure of himself that he went and tried to kill a Nexus crawler. with his pack. And the story goes that the Nexus Crawler turned him into a solid block of silver and then used him to kill the other cubs by beating them with his now silver corpse.
Now, Arlette also has overconfident. However, overconfident does not mean suicidal.
Damn.
Or stupid.
Yeah. So Arlette will say, well, I think perhaps we could take one in the future. Right now, it would be best to avoid it.
Yeah. Is it fair to say that in general,
y'all don't have to
Nexus
worry about-
crawlers? Oops, sorry.
Alex says, y'all don't even need to worry about the Nexus Crawler. It's not even there, according to my... she waves her phone, which has like a little map on it, showing the location of the set. Eliminations coming from it that match, so...
All right.
However, a lot of black spirals. You ahead, Tim.
Oh, wait. Did Alex just say that there's probably black spirals?
Yes.
Fry claps and says, perfect.
Mhm.
It's been a hot minute since I've actually thrown hands at something.
Hey, Tim, does Cry Havoc and by Fireforge kind of give each other one of those smirks when the black spiral word comes out?
Havoc doesn't even, it's not even a smirk. That's like a yes. Yes.
How many black spirals?
So, Alex shrugs and says, "You don't come back. Do any of you open on her phone? I'll let you guys go out and actually do the searching. I'm gonna try and see if I can kind of. Puberty's hard to pick up on this thing, but I might be able to get something. At least give you guys a general idea where to look."
We have cell phones.
Sorry? I out of character to catch that.
Out of character, Noah said to Glassmore, but we have cell phones.
Please feel free to contact us while we're doing our search.
She can go and get him.
Oh, what is out of character? What is this NPC's name?
Alex the Writer.
Alex. If I don't come back, he gives her a key. That is to my house. I have a friend there that needs to be taken care of.
She takes it and says, "I got you, bro. I got you."
Alright, before we actually start search, because mention of fucking dancers and shit, I would like to use Luna's armor. Note to self, buy survival next downtime. Is it +1 or +2 if you don't have it? I can never remember.
I don't use those rules for gifts, so
Oh,
if you
okay.
don't have it, you just roll it without the dice.
Okay. And a survival distance. Okay.
Yeah, I'm activating my fetish.
Okay. I got 1 success, so I got an additional soak, and that 1 soak can soak.
Alec drifts away into the vehicle to do her computery work. So have your search.
Alright, so
What's the role for searching for them? Sorry.
No, I do want to get one clarification on something. My bad.
Mhm.
In the wilderness now, right?
Okay, well, I'll answer Ian's question first, and then I'll take your question, Tim, just so it flows
enough.
easy. So the role to look for them is going to be an extended wit survival roll, and you guys add your successes together.
Okay. Okay. When you're done with Tim, I've got a follow-up question.
What was your question, Tim?
My question was just, we're in the wilderness now, right? Like firmly in the wilderness. Okay. The search was wit survival, not perception survival.
I'll let you use either one.
Because I'm shifting into fucking lupus. That's the case.
see.
Follow-up is it's if we don't have the skill, it's just the dice without the skill.
Only for gift rolls. So if you're rolling for this, is going to be a +2 if you don't have the skill.
I thought it was only +1.
Pretty sure it's +2. Well,
It
I'm
is
looking.
+1 for changeling, but I think it is different for a werewolf.
So while I'm looking that up, go ahead and ask your question, Kim.
I was wanting to activate Visage of Fenris.
Okay. Go ahead. That is, I can't remember the roll, but I imagine. Go ahead and roll it.
Just so you know, Joey, for the scene, I do have danger sense.
Okay.
I am going to I'm going to look for signs of tracks and stuff. So I have heightened senses. Oh no, I have full sight, which should give me an extra dice, right?
I'll say in this circumstance, yes, that wolf sight will help.
Okay.
Because it'd help you like spot the movements of them and stuff like that. So
I've got 2 successes to add to our total.
I don't know how good sword.
That's Joey.
Okay.
And you said it's an extended, right?
yes, each roll is half an hour of searching. But let everybody else roll, and because you guys are searching as a group, so let everybody else roll. And then-
We haven't. Well, out of character, I haven't even gotten to activate the things I wanted to, let alone shift.
Yeah.
Before we get to searching.
Okay.
So, my first roll, I failed. Is it like everything else where you burn a willpower and roll an increased difficulty, or can I?
You can roll at +1 difficulty.
Okay.
Joey,
Yes.
I forgot to ask really because I thought the rules there would be it on the chart in the books. I didn't think of looking. What would be the damage for like a couple of throwing axes, like strength +1?
Strength +1, yeah. I think that's what I have. I think that's what I have throwing axes as. So.
Okay, cool.
Well, I will be taking my time to slow shift into Lupus Well, actually, let me see.
While people are doing their slow shifting and whatnot, Arlette's also going to spend about 10 minutes communing with the Earth. And she's going to spend to Gnosis and try to activate Song of the Earth Mother.
Okay. That's the one that lets you sense like worm emanations and shit, right? At long distance.
It tells me about any supernatural presence within an area of 100 yards per success. Does not offer specific information about the being or beings detected, but it does indicate whether they are worm tainted or not.
Okay. So, and then when you guys have all done your first roll, let me know, because I'm gonna narrate in between each half hour of searching.
It's
Okay.
perception survival.
Yeah. I only got one success on my end.
Okay.
I got 4 successes with my Song of the Earth Mother.
All right. Now, is that meters or feet? I can't remember.
It's yards. So if it's like 100 yards,
Per. So it would be
300 feet per.
400. So it would be 400 times 3. Be 20 to about 2,100 feet.
No, it'd be 1,200.
so like almost half a mile.
Yeah.
400. It's 400 times 3, so it's 1,200.
You're right. I was thinking 7 for some reason.
Not a problem.
Um,
So you guys have 2 successes total, and then 3.
That's just.
3 6.
Oh, sorry.
I'm adding them up.
Okay,
Now, was that
sorry.
your second roll, Kim, or Tiger's?
No,
For the 3
the second roll was Kim's. The 40-10 is her survival thing.
All right.
I'm about to roll Arlette. And did you figure out whether it was +2 or +1?
+1.
+1. Okay. Dope.
It was hidden, and like I had to look in like 4 different places to find it, but it is +1.
Arlette also got 3.
All right, so that's 5. So as you guys fan out,
My bad. My
Yeah,
shit
don't
lagged
forget-
out.
gotcha.
I think that's
Oh.
10 successes in total with Tim's.
Yeah, but I was just gonna ask, are we on the second round of rolls? Or is that just the first?
That was the first.
Okay.
So as you guys fan out into the woods, searching, you guys pick up a lot of tracks and stuff of various animals. Arlette. One second. So Arlette and Noah both pick up definite wolf tracks, but you can't tell if like they're pretty medium sized. You can't really tell if they're the cubs or maybe they're dancers. And both Ian and Cry find some tufts of fur, like black fur, on the like caught on branches and stuff. And if you smell it, it does have a very faint scent of Black Fury purebred.
Ian will point that out.
And then now you guys can roll your second round of rolls.
Spending willpower on this one.
Oh shit, I forgot. Should have been lower diff.
Yeah, no, don't forget that -2 diff to perception.
Yeah, it would have changed my last roll anyway, but
I'm also in the face.
Yeah. What Cry's gonna do is she's gonna lean in and she's really gonna get in there and sniff that fur. So that way she gets not only just the black berry smell, but she wants to get
the individual smell.
Yeah, the actual scent. So that way he has it.
Okay.
For once, I'm rolling well for Kim and not for myself.
Are those your second rolls?
Yes.
So I think we just
Doing
need
those.
Ian's rolls.
I already put it in the side. It's one success for me.
I do mine then. Assuming it was a 6.
Yes, it was. So you guys had 10, and you got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 this round. So 17. So as you guys are searching, Karai picks up a scent that is very definitely the end of the pup scent that she had. And as she begins running towards it, Arlette starts to follow her when she picks up 4 worm-tainted supernatural entities moving towards them.
Arlette's just going to let out a low warning growl.
I'm assuming I'm picking that up from my danger sense too.
You feel the hairs on the back of Ian's neck are standing up.
Oh yeah.
Upon catching that warning growl, Arlette, she doesn't know what she's going to be fighting against, but she's still prepping for it. Slow shift to his bow, and she's going to spend her rage to activate Razor Claws.
Yeah, I'm slow shifting to to Krynos and activating Razor Claws as well.
So I assume you guys are just like scratching the ground as you run, like scratching rocks and stuff for the sharpening portion, right?
I do not. I specifically put in my in my character sheet posts that he specifically, when he thinks he's going into combat, carries something specifically for this. That's his leg piece.
Okay. So Arlette is in Lupus, Noah is in Lupus, and
Arlette will be low shifting to Hispo. That's allowed.
That's fine.
I think-
Although, sorry. So will Noah. I guess go. 1 Krynos, 3 Hispo. So I'm gonna need everyone to roll me an initiative roll, please.
My bad. The thing I was trying to say, my lag. I decided fuck it. If Ian's going Krynos, so is Cry. Fuck it.
Okay, so we got 2 Krynos, 2 Hispo.
Yeah. Also, Krynos getting better for her at this point.
Gotcha.
That sucks.
Roll yours first. Yeah.
Yep, go ahead and make sure you put your initiatives in the side chat.
Hey, cool. There's one for each of us.
And 1 extra, because I think he said 5.
I thought he said 4.
I said 5 at first, but then I realized that I'd removed 1 from my planned group, so that there was only 4.
Oh, okay. Cool. Arlette also got 12, but if Ian wants to go first, I'm perfectly fine with that.
I got 5 decks right now.
I also have 5 decks, and I have 4 wits.
You technically go first, but
I'm going to go ahead and let Ian go first because he's in a room.
okay. Cool.
Let the Erodes tank. Oh god, let the Erodes tank.
Yeah. I am a healer. I can see what's going on. Like,
Do we see what we're going to be swinging up against?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
I'm trying to remember all their names as I put them in my little ST thing. Yes, I did come up with names for each of these.
You never know. One might survive and then declare vengeance against us.
Right?
Or one might just randomly decide to defect.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's how you spell Bashes. Okay. I was having a dum-dum moment. And then, so we have Ian at 12, and then Arlette at 12.
I got it in the side chat for you, at least from the PC side.
Thank you so much. That helps.
Not a problem. I put the 0.5 because he said I was going to go first.
So Cry, then Ian. I keep misspelling Ian as E-I-O-N.
I found out
curse the Gales and their silly spelling.
Over the years, I found out that there's about 6 ways to spell my name.
Sorry, Kim, but you're not going on initiative 125. As I accidentally put down. I accidentally put down you're going on initiative 125.
I'm okay with that.
That's a lot of gnosis spent into Spirit of the Fray.
Right.
Better have something next to by force to give all of us fucking 120.
Just everyone gets celerity 10 for the scene.
We all just take our individual gnosis bags and just dump them.
I will not argue
Right.
with celerity 10 for the scene.
All right, so the initiative order is. So I'm just going to read them out verbatim because you guys might get a kick out of their names. First up is Jed with. No. God, you guys messed it up for me. Give me 1 second. I got to readjust because I've. 1 second. I was not prepared to actually run combat, so I'm like, brain, help.
Hey, if you need any help, let us know. We got you.
Guys, around this time. Guys.
But this time, the Bosco appears from the sky.
Bosco, where have you been? Getting drunk. What do you think?
Appears from the sky, and just death from above's one of them.
All right,
Summon.
so the initiative order. Initiative order is Cry at 16, then Noah at 15, then Jed at 13, then Slashes and Bashes at 12, then Ian at 12, Arlette at 12, Bobby at 8, and Rage at 8. So
Rage.
I'm really
Yes.
glad that it's like normal name, deed name, normal name, deed name.
right. Also, yes, their names are Jed and Bobby for the normal named ones.
Hell yeah.
So, start of turn 1.
Sorry, I have a quick question that is pertinent
Yes.
to our role. Isn't a spiral dancer's deed name the first things they say once they come out of the spiral?
Typically is.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, now I have to record everyone in the little rage action counter. We're almost ready to start. I'm sorry. It goes faster once I get all this shit set up.
No, dude, oh, do we need to declare our rage right now?
Not yet, because I don't have the thing set up to track it, so don't forget your guys' rage actions.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Because I know, like, there's either it's at the top of the round itself or just at the top of your turn.
I do it at the top of the round when I remember. I don't always remember.
That's fair. All right.
All right, rage. And then we got good old Jed and then Bobby. All right, so go ahead and now declare rage actions.
2 rage.
Start with, we'll go to keep it simple for this. I'll go Ian, then Tiger, and Kim, then Tim, because that's the order you guys are on my screen. So Ian,
2 rage.
okay, and then Tiger.
I'll also spend 2. Question, what time of day is it?
It is a What time of day?
Yes.
It is twilight.
Twilight. Okay, so not quite
So-
night yet.
Yes, not quite night. The moon is not out yet.
However,
then-
we do
and,
get a rage wave for
Entering combat.
yes.
Yes. All right, and Kim?
I am going to rage for extractions.
All right, and then Tim.
Let's take uniform. I'm gonna be dropping 2.
Okay. So in the order I have them on the niche thing, Rage is dropping 5. There's a reason
What?
he's called Rage.
Okay, we're killing him
Oh,
first.
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure.
We're killing him first.
Now, no, you have not seen them yet. You hear them like you guys were running, like going along a little trail, and you heard like Arlette sensed them running at you from the side. So you haven't even come face to face with them yet.
But we hear him, smell him coming.
Yes, you guys can hear them now that they're getting closer. Slashes and Bashes is going to spend 2. Jed is going to spend 1, and Bobby is not going to spend any. So we'll say as the initiative actually starts, they burst through the trees. That way you guys can spend your actions. There is a huge black Krynos guru that bursts out of the tree line wearing this really strangely ornate armor for Black Spiral Dance. You would know it is like this really beautifully crafted Krynos-sized armor that's like red with golden vines curling down it. And he's got a big old hunk of metal on the end of a stick in the shape of a battle axe as he's charging towards you guys. And you see a Hispo-sized guru bounding next to him. But his Hispo has bat ears instead of regular ears. And then behind them, you see a dude with a shotgun and a dude who's literally got a Molotov cocktail ready. So-
Anybody take friendly fire?
Yep. You really think that a guru with the name Forged by Fire would not have Master of Fire?
I absolutely think that, Ian. I've seen that shit happen before.
All right. So, Tim, it is your initiative.
All right. So the dude that's leading the pack, figuratively and possibly literally, is this motherfucker with the great axe, right?
As far as you can tell,
And he's the biggest motherfucker out of all these 4, right?
yes, he is. He is larger than Cry or Ian in their Krynos forms.
Oh, I'm knocking him the fuck out.
Going for falling touch.
Oh no, fuck that. I'm clawing him.
Yeah.
Is there any place the armor does not cover?
It doesn't cover like the bottoms of the legs in Krynos, like where they come down from the calves, and like turn into the actual legs themselves. And it does not cover his arm, like his wrists, or his It does cover his neck, like the connection to his body, but like the top of his neck is also exposed.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna target his axe wielding wrist. I'm gonna call shot that. I don't know if you want that to be a +1 or a +2 or what.
Mm-hmm. You there?
Did
I heard what you
did
said.
none of that go?
All right.
Tim?
Yeah, I'm right here. What's up? You there, man?
Joey, can you hear us? Joey? I don't think you can hear us.
Just lagged through.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can you hear us now?
Oh,
Nope.
Well,
lag through so badly, he went right out of the room.
guess that answers that question.
Can
All
you
right,
hear us,
can you guys
Joey?
hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I lagged out super bad, so I did not hear. I declared the difficulty, and then I didn't hear Tim's response to that.
Oh, I didn't even hear difficulty.
Okay, so it's going to be a +2 difficulty for the called shot, and then if you score 3 or more successes, you'll claw through the tendons where he can't use that rest. It has to be on the damage that he doesn't soak.
Fair
Also,
enough.
+3 dice to damage.
No, for +2 difference, just +1.
You're right.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes, guys. Let's get it.
You can
Just
you
remember
can
to have that
do it.
razor claws.
It's
It lowers it by 1.
at least one.
It raises it by 2 because we actually looked this up. Razor claws adds 2 to your damage dice.
I know, I was saying it lowers the difficulty to hit by 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, believe me, man, I know.
You got 1 to hit.
Yeah, he does.
He's going to attempt to dodge. So
That's +2 or +1?
+2 for +1 for the called shot, +2 for the razor claws, but he is attempting to dodge.
Okay.
And he dodges. As Cry slashes out, he just moves his wrist barely back. Like she feels like her claws just barely graze his wrist.
Hey, it's all good. I took his action.
I
Took his
mean,
fucking action.
Tim, he's got 4 more rage actions. This is Noah's action.
Noah's action? Okay,
Yes.
so Cry's just going after the big guy,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and there's a guy with a shotgun and a Molotov.
Yes.
And there's
Yeah, I know,
the
those are 2
Hispa.
separate guys.
Yeah.
And there's one more,
And his bow.
There's
and
a
his bow with bad
yes.
ears. Okay. Okay. So
Yeah. Go for the one with the gun. We have bad experience with guns.
He's not wrong.
What?
yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the guy with the gun. Is it okay if I call shot his neck?
I'm gonna say because he's further back, it'll increase it to +4 difficulty because you're leaping and then aiming for a small target, but you can attempt it.
And
Bites are difficulty 5, so you'd be biting at diff 9, assuming you're biting.
yeah,
Yes.
okay. I want to spend a willpower on that. And biting is pro, right?
Yes, biting is brawl.
Six dice, difficulty 9, spinning a willpower, and called shot with +2. Yes. Spinning a willpower.
Okay.
Not stressed out enough.
With the willpower, you got 2.
Successes?
Alright, with the willpower I got 2. So
He is-
start at 3.
He is going to attempt to dodge, but he does not have a good dodge pool, so there's still a decent chance you got him. But that also takes up his lone rage, because remember, this guy only spent 1. And you hit him, but you don't get any rollover,
Okay.
because he removed 1 success.
And +2 dice to damage, right?
I believe +3s or plus, I think. So for the bite, it's +2. because bites and his bar +2.
I have
And then
6.
So it's 8.
yes.
+2 for cold, right?
Yes.
+2 damage?
Yes.
Or is this one the +3? No, this is +2.
Yeah, +2. There isn't one that's +2.
Nice.
Oh, I should probably the kind of dice I want to roll.
Oh,
Only-
Jesus.
What
That is stupid. God damn it.
Bruh.
Bruh. 2 ag.
Okay, he takes 2 ag as. So what happens is Noah leaps, just barely catches this guy and rips off a bit of skin as the guy literally takes his rifle and like pushes Noah off of him.
By the way, Noah has huge size.
Prime,
So
so
not
you knocked
only
him
is
down.
this giant fucking Hispo, this is an even bigger Hispo.
Hmm. All right, that takes us to. Guess whose turn?
Is it Rage?
The Molotov
No.
cocktail.
Rage actually goes last. It is
Oh.
Jed's turn.
Which
Jed
one
is. She's the one that Kim just attacked.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry.
Okay.
I need to. Why? I accidentally closed the book when I was closing all my tabs that were making me lag. I'm so mad.
Hey, it's all good. What did you need referenced?
Shotgun rules, because I don't know shotgun rules off the top of my head.
It's just a regular firearms roll. There's nothing like crazy about it.
Okay.
Its damage is going to be
8.
be
Okay.
8.
Thank you.
I'm sorry to be that dick, but I do have to ask this. Is this point blank range, Joey?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, yeah.
That shit's still 4.
Yeah, and it'd be kind of difficult to miss the giant. To be fair, it's not going to be
Yeah.
ag.
Yeah, no, that's the saving grace. Like it's just lethal.
I can soak that.
Got 1 to hit. Does Noah want to attempt to dodge?
Oh, well, spend one of our rage actions to dodge.
This seems like they're
Go for it.
Seven.
5 successes to dodge.
Yeah. So
Can
as
I
he
get in better
turns,
position to bite his neck with that? Because all he would have done is like turn 90 degrees.
Well, yes, but you also it would only be +3 anyways because you're closer. You don't have to make the distance. So what happens is as he turns around his shotgun and fires, Noah just barely shoulders out of the way, just around the spray of bullets that are not bullets, spray of shot that comes out of the shotgun. And that takes us to Slashes and Bash's turn, who is going to leap at Cry's flank. Which is going to be a
Motherfucker.
side flank. It's just a side flank.
It's big.
And she misses. So this Hispo guru flies past Cry's flank. And as she goes past, Cry can hear this little humming coming from her. She flies past. And it is Ian's turn.
All right, that
Turn
Hispo.
to play.
Oh, that Hispo. Do I have that Hispo's back by chance?
You have his side.
All right. So what
Or
does
her
that give
side, I
me?
should say. -1.
-1.
To the attack.
Okay, so you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to basically claw him so hard that his great grandma's going to feel it.
Go ahead and roll.
Do it. Work his ass. Work him out.
You know, this is so much easier giving them names to keep track of who spends rage and who takes damage
Oh my
rather
god! Oh!
Did you
That's really
block?
good.
Oh no! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 successes. Ah,
Okay, I gotta be quieter. I was being loud. Sorry.
That's 9 successes. Does the Hispo
Well-
want to attempt to dodge that?
So, wait. So, what is his specialty?
Natural weapons.
Okay, so the 1 is going to remove the first 10. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
My diff is 3.
3? Okay, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, she's going to attempt to dodge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes.
And so you have 3 rollover.
Okay. I gotta do the math on this. Yeah, no, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of ag.
7? Yep. So she has to soak as much as she can. So she takes 4 aggravated.
Pretty good hit. Pretty good hit. You get snaps.
Solid.
And it is Arlette's action.
So we got Fireboy McGee back there about to chuck a Molotov at us.
Yep, that's what it looks like.
Okay, that seems like it could be a problem, so I'm gonna go after that guy.
Okay.
I will bite. Does he appear to be armored in any way?
Not that you can see.
Okay, I'm gonna just go for a general bite.
Okay.
Not aiming specifically.
All right.
Dex. Okay. I got 3 successes.
He is. He's not going to spend his action to attempt to dodge.
It's the guy who spent no rage, right?
Yes, this is the guy who spends no rage.
Homeboy's probably gonna try a Molotov fucking me and Ian at the same fucking time.
Yeah, I want that to not happen. I'm gonna try that. Lights are strength +2 in his bow, +2 rollover. I get +3. Okay, dope.
I have it right here.
Yeah, I've got it on my sheet too. I just can never remember. So, okay. Five aggravated come at him, please.
Okay, he cannot soak that.
Yes,
At
he
least
can.
not in his current form. And it's his action, so he's not very happy. So he's going to chuck this Molotov at Arlette.
He's in the spray.
Yeah, like I'm right next to him, so.
I mean, he is a black spiral dancer.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just.
He misses. So I need
Please tell me he
from
broke it
Yeah,
on himself. Sorry.
Noah and all right, Noah, higher or lower? Or Kim, I should say, higher or lower.
Hi.
All right,
Mm.
Tim, higher or lower?
Did you say Kim or Tim?
I said Tim. Sorry, I'm trying to talk quieter because my mom's trying to sleep.
That's legit. I think it was Kim though.
No, I was said Tim. Kim already rolled for Kim.
Oh, it's me now?
Yeah, higher or lower?
Whoa.
Did you say lower?
Yes. Sorry about
Okay, I
that.
didn't hear. Sorry. Okay. Ian, higher or lower?
Hi.
All right, so this Molotov sails over Cry's head and smashes on a tree behind her, starting up a blaze, and a little bit of the oil splashes on her arm. So that is just fire's ag, right? I can never remember.
Yes.
So that's just one ag, which she can roll to attempt to soak.
Soaks it like a baller.
Get awesome.
Oh yeah, she does.
So it's Rage's action.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I believe a battle axe is like diff 7 to hit with.
yeah. Let me look. A great axe is. It has no difficulty associated with it, so I'm assuming it's going off the axe difficulty, which is 7. So that's what I'm gonna go with at least.
I know in Mage and Changeling it's diff 7, if that helps me.
It would make sense. It's just blank there for some reason. I need to actually get the dice code correct. 1 to hit is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you going to attempt to dodge?
Yeah, I don't want to know what that. I don't want to know what that axe head does.
Okay, so go ahead and roll. This is one of your rage actions.
I dodge it.
All right, which takes us to top of initiative.
No, rage actions.
Yeah, I meant top of initiative for rage actions.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I wasn't being clear. So it's Cry. It is your rage action. So
An axe in his hands.
I did.
We can spend willpower on combat actions in this game.
Yes, at least in Werewolf, I allow it.
Bitch. Because that's all happening today. I'm pretty much going to be attempting the same thing that I had attempted in the first round, which is go for his wrist, try and get that axe out of his hands.
Yeah, because even just on its own, that's strength +6 in Krynos.
Yeah. Wow. I'm going for willpower.
Okay, so that's 2 successes. He's going to spend another of his willpower or his rage actions to attempt to dodge. They're wearing down his rage actions.
At least get some more of those down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling that fucking axe is silver.
And you hit.
Yes.
Oh, it's not silver, it's worse.
Oh god.
Watch as a fucking Bane Grey Clave or some shit.
Ugh.
Alrighty. So it's +2 for hitting him in the wrist, right?
+1, I think.
+1?
But
Okay.
you get +2 for Razor Claws.
And
then-
how much damage do claws do like by themselves? Is it +1 or is it +2?
Strength
+2, I
2.
believe.
Strength 2 for claws, and then razor claws adds another 2.
Okay. 11, so 12.
And you have to at least get 3 over his soak to disable his hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 on him.
This is another one of my famed NPCs with a ridiculous soak pool that he only gets to use a certain amount of.
Now I did aim for the.
Yes, so he's only using natural soak.
Okay, yeah.
So how many did you do again?
I'm about to reread. I think he's still got that shit in his hands.
1, 2,
6.
3, 4, 5, 6.
So yeah, 6. So he takes 2 ag to the wrist, and it does not disable the tendon. So basically, what happens is Cry swings and catches like the wrist, but she doesn't get a good enough like to get her claws dug in enough to actually disable them. Like it's probably hurting like a bitch, but it's not enough to disable them.
That's fair. 2 egg is still 2 egg.
This is true.
Yeah, she had at this point she has drawn more blood than him. Although that might change in the next like 2 rounds, I think. He still has 2 or 3 actions left.
He still has 3 left currently.
That is better than government work.
So it is Noah's rage action.
Noah's rage action. He is going to continue the work of the Lord and bite the shit out of this dude's neck.
This
Along with the
is okay. Well, with the gun. Go ahead and roll. It's only going to be +3 difficulty for the called shot to the neck this time because Noah's actually in range.
Six.
I need to check the gift.
I will be spending willpower.
3 successes with the willpower.
All right, 3 successes. So go ahead and roll damage.
Yes, I throw on that. That's another.
Oh wait, we saw Cry take damage in battle, didn't we?
Cry has taken no damage in this combat yet.
Yeah,
Didn't
Herbert
you-
I didn't take damage yet.
Who took damage
She
from
took
the Molotov?
Cry, but she soaked it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she just kind of brushed it.
3 ag.
Seriously?
Yeah.
All right, so he takes 3 ag. He is pretty hurt.
Didn't I get him pretty good last time too?
Yeah, you got 2 ag last time, so he's at 5 right now. It is slashes and bashes first rage action, or no, her only rage action. She's not full. Okay, so she is going to whip around and go at Cry from a full flank.
Oh, she's ignoring Ian. Okay.
Oh
Probably.
yeah, is that a attack of opportunity for her completely ignoring me?
Unfortunately, thing here, but I
Dude,
probably
hit is
my bad.
so you go ahead, Tim. What were you saying?
No biggie. I was just lagging out. I was just talking shit.
Okay, I got you.
I was just
So
remarking that's. I probably damaged the alpha.
actually, that should have been 1 less, but still got same number of successes because she was biting. So
Okay.
let's do for bite. Plus 1 rollover.
Don't worry, Tim. Ian's got your back.
3 ag.
Fuck his 3 ag.
All right. Do you have to activate that? Okay, I'm looking up. I gotta look something up in the book really quick. While I'm doing that, it is Ian's first rage action.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming I got full flank on this bitch now.
You were next to Cry, correct?
I was at the attacker's side when originally when she attacked. So
what happened is she went past and turned to attack him, so you still have a side flank. Turn to attack Cry.
All right. Why the hell not? I'll spend a willpower on this. 1, 2,
Remember to
3.
record your willpower spends.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Rolling that many dice that you got to recheck your math.
Yeah. My attack is at 9 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 7 successes. Is it dodging?
I don't think that. Yeah, Joey.
Can't
That's
dodge.
dodging. Okay.
She cannot dodge.
Oh, cannot dodge. Oh, this is not going to be nice. So that's 6 rollover. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 ag.
Damn, 17 dice and only 3 ag.
Still, that's 8. That's 8 ag. I've dealt it.
7, according to my
Or
chart.
is it 7? Oh, sorry, 7. 7. That should incap it.
Rage rolls are, yeah, that's why I'm rolling her rage roll. Rage rolls are at difficulty 8 for rage healing, right, Tim?
Yeah.
So she is not at incap, but she is really fucking hurt.
8 and does once cancel from rage healing?
I'm gonna leave that up to you, bro.
Yeah, I thought I put in the code for it. So she is at incap. Thank you for pointing that out because I thought I usually put in the F1 code.
Bite, drop.
And that takes us to our Let's Rage action.
All right, so we got this.
All right. I'm gonna try and finish off the dude that threw the Molotov before he shifts into something nasty.
Okay.
Or yeah, nah, I'll go with that. Every time I second guess myself, bad things happen, so I'm gonna just stick with my original plan. I got 3 successes to hit, and he has no range actions, correct?
Yes, he cannot dodge.
Dope. And I got 7 ag going at him.
Okay.
Hit
So
it.
one thing that Arlette would notice as she grabs this guy, like her eyes are right in his face as she grabs his throat and does the head shake maneuver to snap his spine. She noticed he's smiling at her in a very creepy way
Oh no.
as she snaps his neck and then he drops. One second. One second.
I'm gonna catch some Pierce hands for like 3 rounds though.
So, sorry, I had to move downstairs. My mom, she's not being able to sleep downstairs, so she had to move upstairs. So it is Rage's first rage action.
I'm ready.
He is going to swing at Cry. Oh, Jesus.
Come on,
That's
man.
4 to hit. 3 rollover.
Thank Jesus for a dice.
that's
for
9.
Lisa.
Okay, I need to
Dodge
get my calculator out.
Dodge it.
She
I can't.
She doesn't have a rage. Where's my calculator?
I thought you
It-
spent 2 rage for. Oh, you dodged the last one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Damn.
Holy fuck.
Oh no.
You're rolling a lot of dice.
7 ag?
Ooh.
I soaked 3 of that.
Yeah.
I'm at 4.
And I'm
Okay.
gonna need you to make a stamina roll, please. Actually, yeah, stamina roll.
Can I claim a rage from that?
I don't know what the diff is, but I'm just going to cancel out the 10. I have a 6, an 8, and 2 9s.
Okay, so it was difficulty 8. And yes, you guys can claim a rage from this.
I will do
So-
so.
What you see is this dude just rear back and slash Cry with his axe across the side. And you see this big gash open on her side, and you see this greenish like heat coming off the axe as it pulls away from her side.
Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is Ian's last rage action. For this round.
I still have 2 rage actions. I haven't spent any.
You already did one rage round.
Oh yeah. No. Oh yes, I did. Okay. Yes, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, Cry's in trouble. I'm going for. Okay, so let me think here. Difficulty would be +2 to go for that neck weakness he's got.
+3.
The wrist.
+3, so that would bring me to diff 6.
Just a suggestion, Ian.
What?
If Joey's okay with it, I don't know. Definitely more trouble than the Garu himself. Go for his wrist, which is a lower diff.
+3. What's the diff for the wrist?
+2.
+2. And can I come at him from the side to do it with?
Cry's gonna be in your way because if you do that, you're gonna have to spend to actually maneuver around her, since her and this Guru are in a melee. So I'm gonna say no.
Okay, so
In order to go for his wrist, you're essentially gonna be leaping in the middle of the melee, anyways.
okay, yeah, I will. That'll give me a diff of 5. Oops.
Next.
Oh, well, it's only one success. Sorry?
Roll damage.
Okay.
I mean, Arlette gets a rage action, and he gets 2 rage actions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 egg coming in at his wrist.
Okay. He is only using natural soak. He takes 5.
Ooh.
So his wrist goes. You take off his wrist,
Yes.
and he actually falls to the ground, incapacitated. Now I want everybody. As he falls, Ian, those hairs on the back of your neck, you feel like something's running cold fingers down your back now.
We get 3 free words, right?
Hmm.
Watch yourselves. Danger.
Ironically, you guys have killed both of the Guru, but the 2 dudes that were in Hamid are still alive. I just realized.
Wait, no, I thought I killed one of them, and that was a helmet.
Yeah, I didn't record it because you killed him. That's right. So there's only 1 left.
Okay, that's to do with the shotgun, isn't it?
Yes.
That Noah's nomenon.
And it is Arlette's rage action.
I'm gonna try and finish that guy off.
All right.
I got 5 to hit him.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Pretty sure better damage than I did.
Alright, let me do math. Exactly. Can I get a 7 egg?
So you take his head off as
Okay.
Arlette just back, like runs through, grabs him, and twists his head off. Everybody make me a perception alertness roll.
Okay.
Let's get it.
What sense is it?
Hearing.
Okay. Perception awareness. Do I get any bonus from the danger sense?
I'll give you a +1 dice because you're expecting something.
I got 2.
I got 4.
I got 1.
I got 3.
So everybody hears a steady tick 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 tick.
Arlette's going to bark out run and then run.
All right. What were you saying, Tim?
Oh, Cry was just gonna ask. Cry, can a bitch get some mother's touch?
Run and then run.
I am going to grab the shotgun and then run. In my mouth. I'm not shifting or anything.
Yeah, running.
Once we don't get exploded, Mother's Touch will be a thing.
I'm gonna spend a rage point, pop Lupus, and I'm also gonna run. Fun fact: Lupus form doubles your move speed.
I would also like to pop a page to go to Lupus and double my movement speed.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Yeah, so will I.
So as everyone pops to Lupus and runs, you hear a small boom. And if you look back, the 2 Hamid forms are on fire, along with a big portion of the forest, which is actually, from the Molotov, a lot of the forest range is on fire. And the weird thing is you don't see the bodies of the 2 Guru that were not in Hamid form.
Jesus. Suicide bombers, goddamn.
Do we hear the cries of puppies? They would be getting rather loud by now.
You don't hear any crying, but you do hear something moving through the brush ahead of you at a very fast pace.
Do they seem worm tainted, or is Song of the Earth Mother no longer up?
I'm gonna say it's about to go out, but you do catch that these are 3 supernaturals ahead of you. None of them are worm tainted.
Okay. Arlette will kind of stop and let them move towards us. Essentially, if they're moving towards us.
I thought they were ahead of us.
Yes.
They're ahead of you, running away from the fire.
Oh, okay. So we'd have to move up towards them. Never mind. Okay. Arlette will continue going towards them.
Okay. So as the pack runs, you break out into a bit of onto a trail, and you see 3 black-furred Lupus Guru running. These are quite large Lupus Guru. Well, you don't know that if they're Guru or not, but they're quite large Lupus. And they have 2 smaller Lupus in their Lupus pups in their mouths as they're just running as fast as they can. They do have the gangly legs and kind of unsteady gait of pups who are unused to their who had a recent growth spurt, aren't used to their new size.
Ian is going to run into formation with them in a protective spot.
Okay.
Any pure breed coming off them?
Oh yes, they are exuding. All of them are exuding Black Fury pure breed.
Okay.
So a total of 5, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Arlette's going to also run in formation with them and kind of yip at them to let them know, hey, we got you, you're fine.
Gotcha.
I'll take rear flank to make sure none of them fall behind.
Yeah, if Noah's already got the rear, Cry's gonna take the other side that Ian's got, unless Arlette's already there.
Arlette will take point. Yeah, Arlette will take point. We have the 2 runes on the side, and then we got, that works.
Specifically, Forged by Fire Forged is going to move so that Cry has the inside between him and the escaping pups, because Cry is badly injured by his count. So he's equally protecting Cry as he is protecting the ones fleeing.
So, as you guys are running, it starts raining, which is starting to put out the fire behind you, but it's still going. It'll take a while to put out. But
we can slow down, right?
you guys, you can try. You can risk it.
Let's try a little bit more. Still, we'll figure out.
Yeah, in a mixture of Garotong and Lupus. Fry will look over to Arlette and ask, Raya, don't we have Alex's contact info?
She'll say yes in the same mix of Guru and Lucas.
I know what you meant though. You can still you can totally have like fucking Lupus or Garotong in like a French accent. That makes sense to me.
All right, go.
It would make a lot of sense for there to be separate dialects for different countries.
I could see it in like different tribes.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So yeah, she'll say maybe we can contact her and let her know that we can get the support to get these pups out of here.
So I got a question. With my huge size, running at full speed, I know I wouldn't be able to keep up, but I'd be able to outrun the fire, right?
Everybody's outrunning the fire. Yes,
Yeah,
everybody's outrunning the fire. Sorry, it took me a minute to process the question.
But if I
Hey,
shift
Cam?
to Hamid,
If you shift to Hamid, you will be left behind if you shift to Hamid. They're running really fast.
I know that, but would I be able to outrun the fire?
High or low?
High.
It is slowing down enough that you would be able to shift to Hamid and stop.
Guru telling Noah's gonna say go on Hamid, send in the message.
Oh, we'll just bark in affirmative.
Tim,
Yeah.
from your side, actually, Ian is going to show you his throat and apologize. I took your kill, but you looked like you needed help. I apologize for that.
Actually, Cry is going to respond to that with the pack skills are the pack skills.
Hell yeah.
So
He's going to bow his head. I felt it needed to be said, though.
So as the fire is slowed, the pups have come to a stop, and the two smaller ones seem to be very afraid of you guys. They were dropped from the mouths of the bigger ones, and they're hiding under their legs as the three bigger ones kind of have their hackles up, kind of standing over their siblings.
Sorry, Arlette will shift to Hamid, and she if they're Ash's cubs, that has spent enough time around them that they should recognize her. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you
Fair enough.
literally rescued them like 3 times.
That's fair.
Okay. You
This
rested
is
them
time number 3,
yeah.
right? Sorry.
Yeah, they recognize Arlette and relax, but the three that are the Guru 3 are still eyeing everybody else pretty warily. And the pups, the pups themselves are still terrified.
Arlette's gonna go over to Cry, and now's the time for the mother's touch. So I'll spend a gnosis. I will roll my intelligence, empathy. What is Cry's rage?
3. I already got a calculator for you.
Ian's going to step forward to the pups and go. I am by fire forged, Fianna. Arun, Cleath of the nation.
Alright. I healed 4. I got 4 successes, Tim.
I'm all good. And she'll actually respond with, thank you, Ryan.
We've got your back. You're safe.
So
Oh, yeah.
as Ian steps forward and growls this out in Guru tongue, the 2 smaller pups start like backing away into the forest, and the 2 larger ones, they just kind of shimmy around to keep them from running, as the largest one in front grunts out in very garbled Guru tongue. Well, not really garbled, but kind of unsure. Who are you? Sent unfamiliar.
He just introduced himself.
Arlette will raise a hand. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Tim.
No, Tim was just saying to Ian that I don't think that I understand that quite yet. But I do have one thing I want to try to do. Probably after Tiger does his thing.
Arlette will say, I am a friend of Walks Through the Ashes, your mother. I was there when we brought you here from Hong Kong. These Guru are with me. They will not bring harm to you.
So, go ahead, Tim.
Oh, and to send that point home, Cry will kind of very, very slowly approach just one of the cubs. Very slowly, and just kind of sniff them and then just kind of lick them, almost like playing around with them.
Mm-hmm. Now, is she going for one of the smaller cubs? Or one of
Whichever
the-
one was.
Sorry.
I think those 2 bigger cubs were taking formation around them, right?
Hmm. They're like what? They're literally standing over them. Like,
Yeah, she's gonna go up to one of the smaller ones, and she'll kind of just keep looking at the bigger cubs to be kind of like checking with them to make sure they're okay. I don't know if you actually want me to roll Animal Ken.
Go for it. Actually, not animal. Are you rolling Animal Ken for the bigger cubs to try and keep them, like, see what they're saying, or to calm the younger cub?
To calm the younger cubs.
Go ahead and roll Animal Ken then.
Okay.
So as Cry is like moving forward slowly to go lick the cub, the one like standing over this little cub has her teeth pulled back, and she's growling just a little bit, but she's not like actively stopping Cry from approaching.
That's fair. She understands.
Show your belly.
I've got 3 successes to basically roll up and sniff around a bit.
So it takes a minute of Cry kind of nuzzling and licking this pup, but it soon kind of calms down and like nuzzles and licks her back. And when it does that, all the other cubs seem to calm down a bit. The other smaller one is still kind of loud and unhappy.
That's fair.
Because
Me too.
As to answer the other larger pups question, Ian steps over near Arlette and motions to Arlette with his head and responds, "We are pack."
And at that, the pup nods. What were you gonna say, Kim?
So, you said there was 3 already in safety? We had to get the other 5?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just thinking, sorry. So, you know Noah's backstory. You know he has a pet at home. He also has a pocket full of like little treats he makes for his pup. If that's acceptable.
That's fine.
and he's gonna offer it
Mm-hmm.
to the Rufus pups.
They sniff it and they go, "Pfft. Is it meat?"
Yes.
So they sniff it, they go, kind of sniff it again, kind of shake their heads at it before one of those smaller ones just all of a sudden leaps forward, grabs it out of his hand, pulls it back, and the two start tearing at the tree. And that's when
And he's got
Noah's
plenty to go around.
the older three won't take any. But that's when Noah's phone goes off.
He'll check it.
So Alex, the number is Alex's number.
Is Alex calling?
Yes, Alex is calling Noah.
Okay.
So uncivilized. What the fuck? What time does she think we're in? This is 2018. We text these days.
Yeah, like I thought she was texting. That was my automatic assumption.
We slide into people's DMs.
So he will enter the phone and say, "Oh, good news. We have had 3 first changes tonight."
And Alex just goes, "No time. Get out of there. Get out of there now. There is something going on. I don't know what it is, but my satellite just got fried. Get out of there."
Danger sense going off?
It's starting, like that little feeling in the back of his mind when he can tell something's off, but it's not super off enough to really get you upset. It's just kind of that general sense of uneasiness.
So, he says some form of military Roger. Like, his, like, whole...
Affirmative.
Some say Roger Dodger. Yeah.
Roger.
Yeah. Like,
Ian
just
looks.
depends on which branch you're from.
Yeah,
But he says his, like, military-specific affirmative. And, like, his whole personality changes. He gets the gun and says, does the circle for circle him? Yeah.
Right.
Ian looks
Arla.
over at Noah and goes, "We need to get out of here now, don't we?"
Stealth. Let's do a stealth mission.
Arlette will look at the cubs and the cubs and say, "You in the middle. The rest of us will surround. Keep low to the ground. Keep quiet."
The 3 older ones nod and straight up grab the 2 puppies. Just they pick them up in their mouths and they start trotting along with you guys low to the ground.
Going back to Lupus.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna be hanging in with us too since we need speed to get out of here.
Shit. Well, that sucks. Just 1 success on the stealth.
You guys
Nine.
aren't actually. You guys don't actually need to roll stealth because nothing is actively hunting you.
Okay.
So
Ian will take front.
So as you guys run through the forest, back following your noses primarily, you guys run back, find your trail, and follow it back to the car. When you get to the car, the other cars that were there are gone. Alex's car is there. Alex is like kneeling on the ground, her arms tied behind her back, with a man in very ornate robes, red and gold robes, with a golden mask on, just standing there with his hand on her shoulder, watching the group of you burst out of the trees.
You said her hands are tied behind her back?
Yes, and for some reason she doesn't seem to be able to shift.
Ian looks over his shoulder and barks to the pups to fall back.
They stop moving, like they freeze.
Is Arlette going to give any? Since okay, if Arlette's still taking point, would she? Is she going to tell either of the Arones to not swing at this?
Yeah, Arlette will kind of let out a cautious growl, essentially, just kind of a stay. Don't attack for now. We don't know what it might do to her.
Okay. Yeah. I do have one thing I want to do pretty much immediately, Joey.
What you doing?
Sense worm.
Go ahead and roll it.
23 dice.
Difficulty standard.
I
Okay.
would also like to roll that if that's okay.
Go ahead.
Does Lupus lower that diff?
No.
Okay.
Spending Gnosis to activate Master of Fire.
Oh, you don't.
Activate
You
what?
didn't do it with the, oh no, you weren't able to. That's right.
Oh no!
I've got 2 on my.
I botched.
Ian, I did not hear what gift you're activating. Could you say that one more time for me?
Master of Fire.
Okay. So Tim got 2 and Arlette botched. Arlette, you're pretty sure that this dude doesn't exist. You don't know why, but there's something about his scent he doesn't see. Like, you're just convinced he doesn't actually exist. With 2 successes, Cry. He's not worm tainted. He's not worm tainted.
Okay.
So, are you guys like hanging at the tree line, or are you like advancing slowly?
Oh, I'll let Tiger go first.
Sorry. Arlette's going to advise the others to kind of. Okay, wait. He's already seen us, right?
Yes, he's watching you guys like very
Okay.
clearly.
All right. Never mind. Then I was gonna have the others circle kind of around while Arlette goes up, but since he's already seen us, that kind of doesn't work super great. So yeah, Arlette will just kind of start advancing slowly towards him.
Noah will inform the pack that he'll stay with the pups.
All right. What Cry's gonna do is she's gonna kind of move around a little bit. She is going to circle. She's gonna get right. She's gonna pretty much sit herself down far enough away that she's obviously not intending to attack. But if she does attack, I have the side flank.
Okay.
And Ian's going to position him exactly opposite of Cry.
All right.
All right. So is Arlette staying in Lupus, or is she shifting to Hamid as she approaches?
Labra. She'll slow.
Labra?
Yeah.
All right, so she's slowly walking forward, shifting up. And the man has his hand, well, at least you assume it's a man, has his hand on Alex's shoulder. And he just says in a very polite voice that's strange, that doesn't have really an accent. It's really hard to describe. It doesn't quite have an accent. He just says, "Next time, would you be so kind as to ask or be invited before you come and visit our home? Intrusions are quite rude, you know."
Well, how long has this been your home?
Oh, this has been my home for many years.
Interesting. Who are you, if you don't mind me asking?
And he kind of tilts his head to the side and says, "My name is of no importance. You may know me as the Red Prophet."
Is there a? Can I do a cult on that? I think I
An
have a
occult? If you have an occult, you can roll it at difficulty 10.
Oof. Is there anything that's lighter than that?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm spending willpower on that.
I'm gonna say for this, you're not gonna be able to spell into willpower because you can't think hard enough to find information you don't have.
Okay.
If that
The
makes
hell?
sense.
Oh,
I'll
I
try
got
it
a
as well.
10, but I canceled out by a 1. Damn it.
I'm gonna try it as well. See how this goes. I got 1 success.
With one success, you're pretty sure that you've heard in your readings about red being in occult things. It's generally an aggressive color. So you don't know this guy in particular, but you can guess since he's called the Red Prophet, he is like, well, the things you can put together, he's a prophet of some kind of god, and that's probably not a good thing.
Right. Would I need a roll to kind of connect this to the serial killing that was going on a few months back? Since it was
Roll wits.
wits, could I add my enigmas to that?
I'll allow that. Wits and enigmas.
Okay. I'm assuming snappy retorts does not apply to this.
No.
Alright. Diff 6?
Diff 7, because it's not immediately obvious.
Okay, that's fine. Ugh.
Oh my
Ugh.
gosh.
Ugh.
Tiger.
Ugh.
It's
Bruh.
oh no, I said it's diff 7, didn't I?
You did say Diff 7.
So Arlette, as she's thinking over this, she doesn't make the connection with the killings, but what she makes a connection with is that Fomori that attacked her in Marion's bar. She's pretty sure that's related to this dude. In some way, she's not quite sure, but she's just got that little niggle in her head that says something's up with this dude. I'm pretty sure that Fomori had something to do with it.
Just to make sure I understood, this dude's like not worm tainted, yeah?
He is not worm tainted.
Okay. It's gonna be a fun
Although
argument later.
Arlette is pretty sure he doesn't exist because of a botch.
Yeah.
Somebody
might
that
just-
doesn't exist that was related to Fomori.
So,
Hey, either the moment you start thinking some wackadoodle shit.
Yeah. It's been a
Go ahead.
stressful day, to be fair. Interesting. Tell me, are you familiar with a young man going around urging people a few months back? Kind of a weird guy.
there are many people in this world, and many of them would fit that description. I'm afraid I don't know the one you're referring to in specific.
He turned into a spider.
He kind of tilts his head to the other side. No, I don't think I know him. Most unfortunate.
He's dead now, so that helps any. So what did you do to her?
Oh, her? Oh, I just gave her a gift. That's all, as he pats Alex on the shoulder. This was mostly a warning. Don't come on that scent again. It may have been yours once, but it isn't anymore. Although I suppose a thank you is in order.
Oh. Why is that?
You assist in my plans, and I must thank you for that.
I don't suppose you plan on telling me what those plans are.
I'll give you a hint. You seem like a smart woman. And he thinks for a second, and he says, sometimes in chess, one must sacrifice the pawn to get a queen.
I was gonna think on that for a bit.
Can I do an intelligence enigmas on that?
Go for it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that too, because I'm not making that leap.
I possibly have 2 successes.
I'll let
Depending
Tiger
on-
roll.
What is the difficulty?
This will be standard.
Okay, good. 2 successes.
I got 3.
So, with 2 successes, yeah, you're pretty sure that whatever he's referring to, your little battle helped him in some way. Killing those dancers helped him with 3 successes. From the wording of that, it sounds like he got a powerful chess piece, so to speak, out of it.
We helped you out. Why don't you release our friend there, and we'll call it even, please?
Oh, I'm intending to release her. I just wanted to make sure you understood my message. And he snaps his finger, and just the ropes binding her arms just fall off, and Alex just kind of falls to the side. Like her eyes are open, she's clearly aware, but she's not necessarily catatonic, but almost in shock, it seems.
Yeah, Cry's immediately gonna hop on over and drag her the fuck out of there.
He lets you like get close enough to like nudge her under your shoulder, and she'll grab on, and then you can get her away.
Yeah. Yeah, it's obvious she was just getting hurt. She wasn't trying to roll up and be like, I'm gonna take his head off.
So, were you gonna say something, Tiger?
No, I was just saying dope.
Okay. So he clasps his hands in front of him and says, I'll be taking my leave now. Just remember my little warning. And one more gift. As he begins to glow with a red outline, he just lifts his hands in almost a praying position and vanishes. And everybody in the area has 0 temporary rage now.
Oof.
At least I'm still in lupus.
Yes.
It's not a permanent effect, is it?
No. He just took all your temporary rage.
What an asshole. Fuck that guy. Jesus.
It could have been worse.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm so mad about my lack of rage.
Ironic.
I'm pissed enough that Joey, I'm taking a temporary point of rage.
God damn it, no. You guys are not going to be able to gain rage for a couple of hours.
So,
And we are in possible enemy territory.
We should go. We should go.
we should go. Like, once the guy disappears, she's just like, okay, kiddos, let's go.
I never declared I shifted back to Hamid.
No, you went to Galabro.
Oh, I did just go to Labo. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. Never mind. We're good. Everything's cool.
So as
Sorry.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Ian's gonna
Shift
look.
back to your...
Ian's gonna look over to the pups and go. I have a room in Flanagan's that can be transformed into a temporary housing for them while we figure out what's going on.
We should get them back to their brothers and sisters and mother.
Wait, Alex mentioned that they were being held in a safe house.
Did she give you the directions to get there yet?
Did she?
Nope.
To Flanagan's, then we can hold up until she gets better and gives us the directions.
That sounds good. Good measure.
So the pups
Why
approach,
not?
but they're. Oh, sorry. Go, Tim.
Oh, I mean, Cry's just gonna say a contact from Alex's phone.
All her contacts are in binary
They're
code.
fucking. God damn it!
Uh,
She's a rat bag.
Ian's going to slow shift to Hamid and call the Flanagans and get them to get the kinfolk to prepare the back room for temporary housing, clear out the tables, make it as comfortable as possible.
What kind of code did you say, Joey?
Binary code?
Binary?
Binary, yeah.
Okay, can I do intelligence computers to get the gist of it?
Yeah.
Fuck it, can I?
Yeah, if you have computers.
Fuck it.
What difficulty?
How much computers do you have?
I've got 2 dots.
I'm gonna say that's gonna be standard for Arlette and 7 for Cry.
Ian has 2 as well.
Okay, so that'll be standard. God, what is with all these non-glasswalkers with computers?
Yes,
I'm a silver fang.
I'm a
'Cause
piano.
we're fucking yeah, like we're people in the 21st century. Like we had lives prior to being Guru.
We're Sherlock Holmes in the 21st century. Come on.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, it was Sherlock
3.
Holmes in the 23rd and a half century. But
Okay, whatever.
So 3, 2, and did you roll yet, Tim?
I did. But I straight faced.
Okay. So both Arlette and Ian are able to get enough of a gist from the binary code, from like the binary code, to realize that these are all gibberish. All her contacts are gibberish.
Yeah, he's going to so yeah, the phone call to Flanagan's continues. Make it as comfortable as possible. Bring some cots from home if possible, pillows, the whole 9 yards. So one kinfolk will clear at the tables, the other kinfolk will go and collect some ways to make it comfortable. Strip everything, blankets, pillows, everything from the house, and bring it back.
Okay.
So, what Noah's gonna do, he's gonna go home, grab his pup, grab some treats and toys and beds for pups.
Well, here's the thing: the cubs will not get in the vehicle. They will not get in either of the vehicles.
Arlette will look at. Oh, this is a bad idea. Fuck. Okay. Arlette's going to look at Ian and say, "You know the way to your bar from through the Umbra?"
I probably would have figured that out by now, Joey.
You've been in the area for about a week or so. You would know some of the landmarks. You should be able to navigate it.
Okay.
He'll nod.
You and I will take them through the Umbra.
Okay.
These 2 will take our vehicles.
Noah gives the thumbs up.
So
Ian will help load the glasswalker into the car first.
now, here's the other thing. How are you going to get the 2 small pups into the Umbra?
Yeah.
So,
The only option that I've got, Cry's gonna just have to convince them to fucking jump in the car.
Yeah, it's fair.
Which she can do.
Go ahead and roll it. It's going to be difficulty 7 because they're young pups who've been away from their mother for a long time, and they're very afraid of the big, loud monster. Especially after the day these pups have had.
Can I assist?
Yeah. So,
Also-
Oh wait! I got a stupid idea. This glasswalker's card. Is there any earmuffs in there?
Nope.
No. Shoot. Okay.
so go ahead and roll your roll first, Tiger, and your successes will be added as dice to Tim's roll.
Okay. What
Yeah.
is the roll?
I'm holding off on rolling.
where's my animal again?
Yep.
I can do it. Let me have.
Wait. Am I talking to the actual cubs or the Guru?
The cubs. The cubs.
Damn. Okay.
No,
So
just
animal
saying,
can-
if they're kin, you still have pure breed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Animal Kin is a talent or is it a skill?
It's a skill.
I believe it's a skill.
So,
Let me look on a sheet. 1 second. Let me look on a character sheet.
Okay.
It is a skill.
Yeah, because I remember because it's always at the top of the skill list.
Okay. Prior to doing
The one
this,
no one ever takes.
persuasion? Is that working? I don't know.
I mean, since you're assisting, it's only gonna be difficulty 6, so you're only at +1 diff, so you're gonna be rolling at the same diff. But you can go ahead and use persuasion if you'd like.
I do. I would like to. It makes me feel better about myself.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Let me find the roll real quick, sorry.
Yeah, can I roll 2
For persuasion or to assist?
to assist?
Do you have animal gun?
No.
I'm gonna say no then, if you don't have the skill.
I would
Really?
also like to assist.
Wait, does Tiger not have the skill? Am I derping?
No, I don't.
Okay, then yeah, you're not gonna be able to assist. I'm sorry.
I do
That's what
have
you're derped out.
animal kin.
No,
If you
no,
have-
no can assist.
Yeah, Noah
Yes,
can
you have
assist.
with pure breed.
And you said it was diff 7?
No,
That's
standard
not
diff
willpower.
assisting. This you can spend a willpower on.
I have a weird idea. Can I use charisma performance to try to sing to drown out most of the engine noise to try to comfort them?
I thought you were going with the with the cubs in the Umbra.
I thought it was only the
successes
youngest
with
that
willpower.
weren't going to get into the. So none of them are. Okay, so
No,
none of them
none
are.
of them will go.
Oh, okay.
I got 5 successes with a willpower.
So go ahead and add 5 dice to your roll, Tim.
Okay.
I thought you were saying the successes to
Yeah,
This is why I love playing as Silverfang. You get so many like social dice. You feel like you're playing a social character even when you're not.
Yeah, no, like Cry social secondary, and she's just like,
-2 difficulty to social rolls and any group effort +1 to your dice pool. See. Ooh.
oh God, you have supporter. Get it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That would've
go
added
ahead
one
and
more
add another
success.
dice.
I would have added one more success.
And
So add
another
2 more
dice
dice,
for
Tim.
group effort.
Yeah, because I would have made it diff 4 and she had a 5 in there.
Okay.
So
And
go
plus
ahead and
another
add
one because of group effort.
7 dice, Tim. 7 dice is what you're
Okay.
adding to your roll.
I'm gonna have to do a monologue for this shit now. God.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
Wait, watch Tim roll like 20 dice and get like 2 successes.
I swear to God.
okay, so we've all done what we're gonna do, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm adding 7 dice, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. You've literally doubled my dice pool.
Hell yeah.
Jesus.
For once, I'm gonna not fucking spend willpower. 'Cause I'm at like 5 willpower right now because I've done hell with shit.
Plus, I don't think you really need it with this.
I mean,
You're rolling at
You
difficulty
say that
5.
shit. I got 4 successes. Some old bullshit. Anyway,
Is that at difficulty 5? Because it started at difficulty 7.
but he
Hmm.
doesn't. He doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't get the supporter diff.
yeah, I
So
don't get.
it's-
Yeah,
So
but
yeah.
oh shit.
Did you use your
I did
ability
6.
dice too?
you still got 3 successes because it was
Okay.
difficulty 7.
So yeah, so what Cry's gonna do is she's gonna walk up to them. She's going to say, "I know the metal monster is scary, but ultimately we have control over that. It will not hurt you.
Okay.
You will not
So-
be there for long. You will be safe."
Gotcha. So it's more. It appears to be. Oh my God, Tiger.
Bruh.
It appears to be more the what's the word, the soothing tone of her voice that calms, but they eventually calm down enough that Cry is able to get them in the vehicle. Which vehicle is she taking?
Arlette will toss her the keys to her car. It's a Dodge Charger, so
Oh, of course you got a fucking Dodge Charger. Get that shit.
hell yeah. What else is a Shadow Lord gonna roll around in?
A
Eastern Europe.
Rolls Royce Shadow.
Yeah, probably.
All right, who got tossed the keys?
Cry.
Okay, yeah, she'll take the keys and yeah, she gonna. How big are these little cubs?
They're about the size of a large lap dog.
30
Like-
pounds?
Yeah, about 20, 30 pounds.
Okay, what she's gonna do is she's gonna sit them and she's gonna make sure that they're watching her as she relaxes into Hamid. That's to basically ensure that they know this is still the same person.
Gotcha.
And yeah, she is going to crack on the driver's side and then the back window on the back passenger side, like a crosswind going to not make them feel like they're being stuffed into something.
Okay.
And she'll probably reach out and pet them.
Noah is gonna give Cry a big handful of treats. To coax them into the car easier.
Yep, all this is getting used.
So the cubs are able to get in the car. Once you give them the treats, they're making a mess of Arlette's back seat, but they're somewhat content. So Cry and Noah are heading off. Did Noah bring his own vehicle or did he ride with Arlette?
He rode with Arlette.
Is he gonna take Alex's vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay. So they are able to get on their way easily. I'm not going to make you guys who are going into the Umbra roll for it. So it takes some coaching to get the other cubs to go over to Little Petal and to get them to go into the Umbra. Eventually you teach them how. And as the five of you pop into the Umbra, the umbral reflection of this place, it's midnight. The moon is shining bright in the sky. And the forest in the Umbra to the side of you is dark and foreboding. You can see like long chitinous limbs come out of like the shadow where you can see it and then swoop back in. You can see fire spirits off in the distance. You can see their distinctive glow as they're where the fire is battling with water spirits that are in the air above them. You see stretched out along the road, there's this long, sinuous snake-like road spirit. There's the spirits of the city far off that you can see. But other than that, it seems rather desolate. And I just wanted to describe that. You guys are able to make the run back to Flanagan's without any issue.
Okay. Oh, before we pop over, I give the address to Flanagan's, to the others.
That's a good idea.
And we will go. You guys have, I believe most of you have seen the picture of Flanagan's.
I actually have never seen a picture of Flanagan's.
1 second. Yeah. I'm just about to add it to the werewolf chat. If Facebook would let me.
Right, that's the eternal problem. I'll do the thing if Facebook doesn't lag.
Hold on. There's an easier way of doing this. I'm assuming we took enough time that the kinfolk were able to do the orders.
Yes, it's because it was an hour drive. It's a good hour and a half, 2 hour run to run back, even running at Lucas speeds.
That is what Flanagan's looks like on the inside, and the big heavy wooden door that's in the background actually wouldn't lead to the outside. This would actually be a solid back wall, and that would actually lead to a fair-sized back business room that usually is obviously meant for business. But it's all laid out with ways to make it as comfortable as possible for at least a short stay.
Who took Alex, by the way, with them?
Noah did, I believe. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So everybody makes it back to the bar. The kinfolk, with Cry's help, managed to coax the cubs into the back where they get some food. They're kind of unsettled by it, but the older cubs are trying to be, big brothers and sisters. So the rest of you, as you meet Alex, Noah would have noticed on the drive back that Alex is not necessarily unresponsive, but she takes time to respond, and she's very unlike the very lively person who Noah met a couple of hours earlier.
Silly question. Are we talking like an unnatural lag, or is she just hella groggy?
It's like she's very slow to react. Like it takes her time to process stuff in her mind. And Noah can make me a Guru lore check, intelligence Guru lore at difficulty 8.
I got a question.
Yes.
Would she be showing signs of trauma? Like mental trauma?
Possibly.
2 successes.
So with 2 successes, this behavior reminds Noah of some of the stories he heard when he was a cub, of Guru who went through some great trauma or great battle and went through something called losing the wolf, where they're emotionally, mentally drained. Their rage was drained. They were almost this complete exhaustion, and they were unable to access the wolf part of their soul.
So, okay. Here's what he's going to do. He's going to ask Alex to stay in the van while he runs inside his shop right quick. He is going to grab his puppy, a warm blanket, and he's going to knock on his neighbor's door asking him for a strong bottle of wine, and he will pay him back in the morning.
Okay. Neighbor's a little confused, but he's not going to fuck with Noah. So
Sorry.
So he gets in the car, he rubs Alex in the blanket and gives the puppy to her to cuddle, and then pops the cork off the wine and puts it in her other hand.
it does take her some time to respond, but she's like petting the fur of the puppy, and she takes some slow sips from the wine, so she's responding. It's just taking her time. So as everybody reconvenes at Flanagan's, I believe at least Arlette has the number for Marion.
Yes.
Yes.
Who was it that came through the Umbra with him?
Arla.
Okay.
Yeah. Like line of logic, send in a room with the cubs, then the Galliard with the near catatonic chick, and And then a Theurge and an Arun will go with the new Guru to the Umbra.
During the run through the Umbra, by Fireforged will run close to Arlette for a second and go, "The pack's been blooded."
She'll nod. You did fairly well.
All right. So, is Arlette going to be calling Marion?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
So, he answers the phone. This is Marion. What do you need?
This is Arlette. Are you in a secure location?
I am.
We're in the back room of Flanagan's by this point, right? Okay, dope.
If not, then Ian will have just pointed you to the small kitchen that's empty at the moment.
Okay. So status report. We went to the forest to try and find walks to the Ashes Cubs. We were successful. Took out a small black spiral dancer pack. Met a strange individual, called himself the Red Prophet. He seems to have done something to Alex, one of your tribe.
Can you describe how she's acting?
She'll describe exactly how she's acting. My brain's starting to fail me, guys. I'm sorry.
I gotcha. He'll kind of go. Bring her over to my bar as soon as you can. I'll get everything arranged to get the Cubs set up with their siblings, and I'll get her handled.
Thank you.
Tell everyone you have my commendations.
Thank you, Marion, and thank you for your time as well.
And he'll just kind of make an affirmative sound, and you can hear the sound of typing in the background over the phone. And then he'll say, "May Gaia watch over you," and then he'll hang up.
The Rights Master sends his commendations to us all for our feats tonight.
When everybody arrives at the bar, there is a line of shots, one for each person, and it's good stuff. Like he's writing this off as a business expense. It's good stuff.
You go ahead. So everybody is there now, so you guys can react to Tiger's statement.
All right.
Yeah, crime was. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
If Alex is still having a lot of trouble, Noah would have just carried her in.
Okay.
No, that's
have
good.
walk
This is funny. Somebody semi-unconscious getting carried into a bar for once.
For real.
So yeah, once he gets at the bar, Noah will let the puppy down to play with the other cubs and whatnot.
The puppy, he starts to play with the cubs, then realizes that these cubs are not dogs. They are wolves, and they are mean. They play really rough. So he'll kind of go back to hide behind Noah.
Ian reaches down beneath the counter, rustles around for a little bit, and comes up with a blue sign that says that has an arrow that points to the ground that says "Service Animals."
Yeah, are we like in super duper public right now?
You guys are in somewhat public.
He said he'll go lock the door. put up the closed sign, but he'll keep the service animal sign up because, well, he doesn't know how long they're going to be there.
No, but Ford's out, yeah?
Sorry?
Cut out halfway through that.
Ford's had some fucking drinks out, yeah?
Yeah, there's a shot for everybody.
Yeah, no, Grog's coming in. She's taking a shot.
Yep.
No.
Ian raises his shot and goes to a fight well fought.
Arla will nod. She'll actually smile for the first time tonight. And she will say, yes, we all did well. Oh, I'm sorry, Joey.
No, I was reacting. You keep going.
Okay. They all did very well last night. Crystal. Forgive me if I'm being forward, but would you like to join our pack?
You know what? Yeah, I can run with you.
Welcome. As we have discussed, it is not officially formulated yet, but we're working on it.
Hey, running together is running together.
So, if everybody is good with that, we'll end with everybody having a nice drink with feeling of closeness of a pack.
Hell yeah.
It actually, to close it out, the last words is another raised shot from Ian, and Ian goes, to family.
All right. So thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watch, for watching, and stay tuned for more.